What's up guys? So I'm just going to jump straight into the tutorial. Here I'm applying my favorite primer. This is the Nivea Men's Aftershave Balm for sensitive skin, and it just creates a nice sticky base to help my foundation stick. I'm now going to conceal my nose using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It's just going to help when my foundation kind of rubs off or shifts that no skin will show through in that area. And yeah, I really like using this trick. Now I'm just going to apply my foundation. It's actually a mix of two shades of the Luminous and Smooth Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm just going to blend this out using my Real Techniques blending sponge. Going right into the brows, I'm going to take the Benefit Precision Brow Pencil in number 2, and I'm going to use this to create nice feathery strokes on the front of my brows for a more natural look, using just upward motions and making little hairs. And then I'm going to define the outer ends of my brows a bit more using the Kabrow pomade, also from Benefit, also in the color number 2. Setting the hairs using my NYX brow gel, and then we're going to move right on to the eyes. I'm going to use the M.A.C Soft Ochre Paint Pot and the same sponge just to put a nice thin layer all over the lid. And then I applied the same paint pot but in the color Camel Coat all over just the lid part below the crease. It's not necessary, it didn't really do anything, but I thought it might amplify the warm tones a little bit more. I'm now going into the I Heart Chocolate palette and using the color You Need Love and the Spectrum A06 brush, and I'm going to apply this all over the brow bone right down to the crease just to set that base. And then I'm going to take the B03 brush, also from Spectrum, and taking the color One More Piece from the same palette, which is a nice neutral light brown shade, chocolatey brown shade, and applying this as my crease color. Just blending it back and forth from the crease upwards. Then I'm going to take the BH number 8 brush from their Gold Creamy collection, and I'm going to use the Death by Chocolate palette from the same brand, and I'm going to take the color One More Bar, which is a much deeper brown. This color is going to go all over the lid, right from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner and buffed into the crease. No higher than the crease, because that's what the transition shade was for. Leave a little blank space on the inner corner for a highlight. Take the same B03 brush and just buff out those edges for a nice smooth finish. You can even use it to extend the eyeshadow for a little bit more of a cat eye shape, because we won't really be applying eyeliner for this look. Now taking the number 7 Stay Perfect liner in brown, I'm going to line the tight line and then just a little bit along the lashes for a more intense look, not really to line the eyes or anything for definition. And then I'm going to take the A17 Spectrum brush, which is a small angled brush, the Naked Chocolate palette, and use the color Wonka, which is a really deep brown shade in the same color range, and this is going to go right over that eyeliner. And this just really helps with the transition of the dark to light browns. Take the same B03 brush and buff that color out. Going in with the A15 brush, I actually think this is a lip brush, but I thought it would be perfect for the inner corner. I'm going to use the color Bring Down Angels from that Death by Chocolate palette and apply that on the inner corner. Concealing under the eyes using my NYX Concealer, HD Concealer in Porcelaine, down the nose, the Cupid's bow, and then just take my sponge again to blend that all out. Then taking my RCMA No Color Translucent Powder, using the same sponge to place this underneath the eyes. I'm not really going to bake for too long. It's really just to make sure that the concealer doesn't budge. And I'm going to take the A01 Spectrum brush, which is a big fluffy face brush, and use the same powder just to gently buff that onto the skin to set the foundation. Then taking the A05, which is a angled brush from the same collection, and I'm just going to flick the powder away, taking along with it any fallout from that dark brown eyeshadow. Take the same liner and line your waterline, and then if you want it to be a bit more intense, take it along the lower lash line as well. And then take the same Wonka shade on the A17 and just bring the color all the way into the inner corner, literally right up until the end of your lashes, and then just leave that little piece of inner corner open for the highlight. The B03 brush again to blend that shade out. And just because it wasn't smoky enough for me, I used the Morphe 149 brush, which is a pencil brush, and I'm just going to buff that color out even more to kind of intensify the look. Take the same Bring Down Angel shade and take that on the inner corners. Now I'm going to curl my lashes for some lift and then apply some mascara. I'm going to be using the Catrice Cosmetics Glam & Doll Curl and Volume Mascara in Ultra Black. And this is just going to be to coat my lashes. And then I'm going to apply falsies. Here I'm using the Red Cherry Lashes in Stevie, which is a nice extended cat eye shape. Really long on the outer corners and short on the inner corners. And I'm just going to apply these closest to my lash line. And some of the glue was not really drying clear, so I just used the same Wonka shade on the angled brush and applied that on top. Using the Spectrum A01 buffing brush and the NYX Contour Kit, I'm going to take the darkest color and apply this as my bronzer. And here I'm really going in. I really wanted to darken up my face a bit. Then taking the e.l.f. blush palette and taking the more bronzy shade, just to keep with the monochromatic tones, I'm going to use this as my blush with the A05 brush. Take the Bring Down Angel shade again on a fan brush, and this will be our highlight. I didn't really want to go with any other kind of highlight shade. I thought this might look really good to maintain that monochromatic look. And it's actually very beautiful for a highlight. So I went crazy and applied it on my nose, down the bridge, and on the tip as well. For the lips, I'm going in with the Lip Lingerie from NYX in the color Teddy. This is the darkest brown shade in the line, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. I wear it way too often. Some people are getting quite sick of seeing me wear it, but I love it. And now I thought that, I didn't have enough drama in the look, so I used the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Distortion on the inner corners for that extra pop. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I had so much fun doing this for you guys. These colors are totally my favorites, and I really love how this look turned out. I will be doing a series on these monochromatic looks using various colors, so leave me a comment in the comment section below for the color you want to see next, and I'll see you next time. Stay happy and safe. Bye.